Hey whiskey lovers, happy Saturday. I was itching to do another video. I've had this bottle for several days, maybe a couple weeks, and I was itching to get it knocked out. I'm gonna kind of follow suit with the military themed bottles, going back to episodes 1 and 2. Episode 4, bringing you a Colorado whiskey. I've done a little research and learning that Colorado is kind of sparked up in the whiskey area. A lot of distilleries popping up around the Denver area. So Colorado is on the map. Some big names you guys may know of. Stranahan's, big one, very familiar, along with Tin Cup whiskey. Breckenridge Distilleries, Breckenridge whiskeys. Woods, High Mountain whiskey, and the 10th Mountain Distilleries. This bottle I've never had. It's going to be my first time enjoying this. We're going to pop it open and see what it's got to offer. The bottle in question is 10th Mountain. I've seen this bottle. It's kind of talked to me. It's spoken to me from the shelves. I never bought one. Got a couple buddies who served in the 10th Mountain, and the other thing that popped up was a question is, well, why would a whiskey from Colorado have the name of the 10th Mountain? Well, I did some homework. It looks like the 10th Mountain Division originated in Colorado. The division was started up in 1943 in preparation for World War II, of course, and the invasion of Europe. Camp Hale is located near Red Cliff, Colorado, on the Eagle River, and that's when the 10th Light Division Alpine occupied the AO. They trained up, getting ready to again invade Fortress Europe, and then later, a year later, 1944, they were redesignated the 10th Mountain. 10th Mountain, which, of course, like I said, a lot of buddies of mine have served in. Of course, the division went to Italy. Saw a lot of action up in the Alps, up in the mountains, fighting remnants of the Wehrmacht, the SS, and of course the German Alpine troopers. Two names come to mind by dear friends of mine, of course. Sergeant Brock Mayfield, young hard-charging NCO that I had the privilege to serve with and mentor, and then of course Sergeant Jim Lally, now currently police officer in Baltimore. So, front lines to front lines. Hats off to Jim, doing a tough job out in Baltimore. So let's see what we got here. Again, 10th Mountain is the bottle from the 10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirit Company in Vail, Colorado. They've got 2 locations in Colorado. Nice bottle, pretty handsomely done. I like the screen type printing on there, very clean looking. Just outward appearance, beautiful amber color, almost a caramel color. Just doing a little bit of reading on this. The mash for this is 75% corn. So again, that distinction in American whiskeys between rye and bourbon. This one is 75% corn. The rest, the other 25% being made up by rye and barley. Let's see what we got here. Let's open her up. Artificial cork, but nothing to look down on. The nose is sweet. A hint of vanilla. Oak, of course. The oak is strong. And just a little bit, I get honey. Yeah, very nice, sweet, honeyish nose. Vanilla again, as I stated. Again, color, pretty amber, a little dark, almost caramel. Looks a little darker in the bottle, but you know, in the Glencairn, still maintaining that color. Oh, that's smooth. That's surprising. Very. When I took it in, and I took a breath over the whiskey and in, you know, you can definitely, you know, feel those vapors, that little burn. But once you swallow, you know, that just goes away. Very, very, very smooth. No fight back. No, you know, no instinct to, you know, kick it out type thing. Oh, the flavor is, it's not very strong, but it's not delicate or light. It's you know, kind of a medium intensity, we'll say. It's got that sweet, you know, again, as I mentioned, it's not Southern Comfort sweet, but it does have a little bit of a, you know, sweet air to it. Definitely a sipper. Yeah, this is a sipper. This is a take your timer. No rushing this one. This is yeah. Again, the vanilla is pronounced. Its nose gives you that hint of vanilla and that little surprise of sweet when you do drink it. Its nose is a lot lighter than its taste. It's a little misleading when you smell it versus drink it. It does have a little bit of richness to it. It doesn't so much have that evaporative quality that I've experienced with some whiskeys. It does have a nice lingering feeling or sensation when you swallow. The oaky aftertaste, woodsy, slight sweetness to it. That's good. It is. I mean, that's a solid A, solid A whiskey. Again, a sipper, and enjoy it. Fragrance is nice. You definitely know it's got some sweet to it. Big contrast to, you know, week two's pour. Well made whiskey. Very, very, very enjoyable. Wow, that is good. That is real good. Again, the whiskey for tonight was 10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirits Company out of Vail, Colorado. When I started drinking whiskeys seriously, you know, people started mentioning Colorado, and especially being a bourbon, you know, bourbon automatic, you know, you're thinking Kentucky. But you know, obviously there's a demand for it, right? You know, skiers and winter sports types like that, you know, there's nothing like a good whiskey when you're coming in out of the cold. So I can see that the market, the demand is there. You know, researching and looking up Colorado whiskeys, you know, there's a bunch of them, and you know, they're putting out a quality product. Of course, the biggest name you could think of when it comes to Colorado whiskeys is Stranahan's, right? And then, you know, I think I got told that that Tin Cup was blends of that Stranahan's. Yeah, make sure I say that right. But again, enjoyed it. It was good. Hats off and shout out, of course, to young Sergeant Brock Mayfield and Sergeant Jim Lally, you know, out there doing it. Again, reach out to a buddy, give somebody a text or a call, let them know you're thinking about them, let them know you care. I love y'all, think about y'all. I love the feedback. Reach out, let me know what you think. 10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirits Company, Vail, Colorado. Thumbs up. See y'all again, and thanks for tuning in.